Welcome to example number 14 of the AEC practice exam. And it is asking for what is the unit shear stress in the bolts. So we want to know what the unit shear stress is in these two bolts. We have two 6,000 pound loads, or the load is 6,000 pounds. I won't say again that it's two 6,000 pound loads because it's actually only one 6,000 pound loads, but you have to have equal and opposite. So in the end, you're only putting 6,000 pounds between these two. So I'm going to go ahead and say your P is your load is 6,000 pounds. And you have to look at it, the area that here's the two, are these two bolts, is what you're dividing that over. These two bolts are 5/8 inch diameter. So you want to do the same thing. The average shear load over the two bolts is unit shear, and you go ahead and do P over A. And well, what we know is we know P, so let's go ahead and throw it on there, 6,000. We don't know A right now. Let's figure it out. Alright, and we know that these are circular bolts, so it's either pi r squared, oh sorry, not over anything, well we know that pi r squared also equals pi d squared over 4, and you can do the math on that to justify that to yourself. But pi times the diameter, which is 5/8 inches. Sorry about that. 5/8 inch squared over 4, and that equals pi times 5/8 inches squared divided by 4. The area is 0.307, let's say 0.0307 inches squared. And we know there's two of those, so we can just go down here and say, since there's two bolts, we'll just multiply it down here. Inches squared. 6,000 divided by 2 divided by 0.307 equals 9,772 pounds per square inch. And he has, the kind gentleman that did this before I did, has 6,000 divided by 0.612, and we're going to have 0.614. So he has 9802. We have 9772, which is pretty much the same, because once again, 99% of the time you're going to be looking at unit stress in KSI. So you're going to look at this at 9.8 KSI. So he has 9.8, we'll have 9.8, and we're good. Your answer, again, is right here. 9,772 PSI.